Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. I've only been out here a couple of minutes. You just got up here, and the sun is hot, and it's not even 8.
Yeah, so today we're going to get some relief from the heat, but it has been really, really warm. Your plants are outside all the time, and right now a lot of people have been neglecting their gardens because it's just been so hot. I'm going to give you, it's just been too hot to be out there to be doing things. But through this weekend, we're going to have some cooler conditions. You're going to notice the plants like a little bit better, and there's some things you can do to really make them survive.
They're getting dried out. You see how hot it is.
You got it. So you see in the front there, you can see a bunch of the containers that are out there, some really nice hanging baskets, and you can see that nice fresh growth. And you're probably saying, hey, that's what it looked like when I bought it. Now what it probably looks like is what this one right here, the New Guinea Impatient.
Wilted, brown leaves.
Brown. So, first thing that you want to do is you want to go out there and try to clean up as many of those brown leaves as possible. By removing that, you give energy back. You're going to want a deadhead and things like that as well, removing the spent flowers. And for some, if you have purple wave petunias, you really want to even cut them right back. By doing this, you're going to give more vigor to that plant. Now, the next thing is that a lot of the times people have bought these plants and they've been using them in the containers just like this, and they really lack a lot of, number one, soil mass, and number two, food, right? So every time you water, if there was any fertilizer that was there, you're just washing that out. So first thing that I would like you to do is, if you have the chance, to go to a bigger pot right now. The ones up here, because it's just going to be more soil mass, it's going to be better for it, it's not going to dry out as fast. And I'll tell you, the summer forecast leading into the month of August looks like it's going to still be even drier than what we've been seeing.
By the way,
hotter.
These look like cast iron. Yeah, they're so light.
And they're really cheap.
Yeah.
They're like $10.
Okay, awesome.
$10. So you're going to take that out. You're just going to put it into a little bit more soil. We're going to make sure that
your greenhouse in Bradford?
Yeah, those are from the greenhouse in Bradford, which is Bradford Greenhouses. There's a little shameless self-plug for my family members that are up there. They've been working hard and it's been hot. So that's what you want to do. Just really quick replant on that. You can see that I'm just using a moisture control soil that's just going to help it out.
Okay.
So that's going to give you more soil mass. It's going to give it fresh soil, nice for the roots. It's going to make it happy. Now, with food. Earlier on in the season, I said use a slow release. So slow release is where you just shake it and then you forget.
Forget it.
Now is the time where you maybe want to switch those gears from a slow release and use what's called a water soluble. And a water soluble it's an instant feed, so you can control the fertilizer. This one here is really not the best money spent. It's better for early season. You could do that if you're a lazy gardener and you just want to do something and do it. But this one here, which is just a Miracle Grow, this is really easy too. So you're just going to take that.
Single packages like this.
Yep. And you're going to put it in the water.
Put it in the water. Look,
put it in the water.
Blue crystals.
Yeah, so you're going to put it in the water. That's why they say gardeners have a green thumb. And it's actually not a green thumb, it's a blue thumb.
It's a blue thumb.
From mixing the fertilizer. So you just put that into your watering can.
So what's in this thing?
So the reason why you're doing that, and you're going to water on this plant that we just planted right there.
On the leaves or in the soil?
Try to get the roots. Try to get the roots. Best thing to always try to do is to do the roots.
Frankie, you told me that, and my dad's basil plant that he got me has finally lasted longer than ever, because I used to water the plant from here down.
Right. And by doing that, you put moisture on the foliage. On hot days, it's just going to make it rot out. And you asked me what's in the food. It's nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. There's some micronutrients in there. And really, that sounds like a science class to you, all it's doing is just providing food for that. And now is the time, during the longer days of summer. There you go. We're good with water now. That guy's fed. So you'll watch that this plant right here all of a sudden is going to get bigger, nicer, happier, and it's going to be well fed. So if you haven't been feeding, now's the time to fertilize. Deadhead, remove those spent flowers, maybe go to a larger container size, and your gardens will continue to be blossoming awesome. To
thrive and look amazing. Thank you so much, Frankie. For more information at Frank Bergini. Is there anywhere else people can see you this weekend?
This weekend, no, because next week I'm heading away to go back to Italy after 18 years with my dad and my mom and the boys. So we're really looking forward to that.
The Bergini family goes back to the motherland. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, we go back to Calabria.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, that's right. My paisan. My dad's from Calabria also. I can't wait to see the pictures. So follow him on Twitter, on Insta. And you've got Stella's wedding this weekend. So
Saturday.
We can't wait to see pics. Stella! She'll be here actually next week instead of honeymooning.
I'm taking her honeymoon for her.
How did that work out? How did she end up here on her honeymoon? She better get ready for some non-romance.
That's what she wanted to do.
Right now, over to Tam, who's one floor below with news. Thanks, Frank.